Hey guys, I'm Mark McKillier with LiveAnabolic.com, and tonight I want to do something a little different. So I want to cover 5 fantastic breakfast foods that are good to boost your testosterone levels. But guess what? It's nighttime. It's not breakfast. So guys, think outside of the box. Just because we used to say it's breakfast food doesn't mean you can only eat it in the morning, okay? Eggs, bacon, potatoes, avocados, and pomegranate juice are fantastic meals any time of the day. So guys, let's do something a little different here. I got my buddies here that come over on Friday nights all the time. Typically I'm cooking these guys burgers or chicken or something like that, but today they're gonna have breakfast for dinner.
Oh, I think it's gonna be spectacular. I love breakfast for dinner, and I already see the ingredients we have here, and I know Mark's pretty handy around the kitchen, so this is gonna be smashing.
I'm looking forward to this because you know what? I do this quite a bit myself. A lot of people have a problem with eating like bacon and eggs and sausage for dinner, but I love it, and it's the best meal for me, so I'm looking forward to this in a big way.
Is that right, Mark?
I got the thick cut bacon, and guys, the reason why bacon helps with your testosterone production is because it has a ton of really good healthy fat. Now, people used to be terrified of fat, okay, but the science has really changed its mind on fats these days. So this is the good kind of fat that has the good cholesterol in it, and your body needs cholesterol to produce testosterone. That's the whole point, guys. So you've probably seen some other videos I've shot where I said absolutely never ever go on a real low-fat diet because it will kill your testosterone. All right, so Toby, Dano, I also got some diced peppers. Would you want to have some sauteed peppers mixed in with your eggs?
Absolutely, the more the better.
Okay, cool.
So onions, that would be better, but that's okay.
I got it without onions because I was afraid, you know. I love onions, but I'm afraid you guys would.
Oh, no. I
Okay.
love all the veggies.
So what I'll do is we'll cook it here, and then I'll leave the grease in here, and then we're going to have hash browns
Yeah, yes.
instead
That's
of
the good stuff.
instead of potatoes, because they are potatoes.
I'm mostly vegetarian. I'm only a carnivore in your house, so I have not cooked bacon ever
Well,
myself.
and let me tell you, when he comes to eat at my house, his tea levels skyrocket.
That's right.
All right, so the cook also gets to drink alcohol. It is a Friday night. But guys, I'm not a fuddy-duddy. Yes, you can have some drinks. I just don't want you guys to come home every single night of the week and think you are owed 2 martini drinks, okay? So drink with your buddies once, maybe twice a week. Keep it in moderation, no problem. Now guys, the best thing to drink if you're really trying to cut back on the calories is drink vodka with like a Fresca or soda water, okay? Very few calories in vodka and no calories in soda. You open it. All right.
There it is. Thick cut Oscar Mayer bacon. The good stuff, I'm told.
All right, so we got the bacon taken care of, which has got tons of protein and the good healthy fat. Now I'm mixing in some diced peppers, which are not part of the 5 foods that make your testosterone go up, but man, they got a lot of fiber in them. They have almost no calories, and they're absolutely great for
And they're
you.
packed with nutrients.
Tons
Like
of
micronutrients, vitamins, minerals, enzymes, coenzymes.
Now, potatoes is another one of the foods I want you guys to think about. Basically, it's just a fantastic complex carbohydrate, okay? It's got a lower glycemic index than a lot of carbohydrates, more, matter of fact, sugars and breads and pastas and things like that. So when it comes to helping with your testosterone reduction, you want to keep your blood sugar really stable, okay? And complex carbohydrates do not spike your blood sugar level. Yeah, I think these are going to really slurp up or suck up some of that grease.
Pomegranate juice is amazing for multiple reasons. It's loaded and just packed with antioxidants. But another really cool thing about it, especially for us older guys, is it reduces plaquing in arteries. So like the carotid arteries right here are, as we get older, they're famous for kind of narrowing down. Like if you imagine a piece of plumbing, a pipe, and the stuff that goes through it kind of gathers on the side of the pipe and the opening gets narrower and narrower and it can't carry blood to your brain. That's not good. But guess what? Pomegranate juice, about, I think it's 3 to 6 ounces a day. I'll have to check the study, but it reduces plaquing in arteries by something like 30% a year. It's crazy. So it just strips the plaque off the lining of your arteries, so you get to avoid a stroke. You know what I also like is the actual pomegranate fruit itself. It seems like it's really difficult to eat because you had this big ball and you open it up and it's a ton of little beads, right? It's got a little gelatinous covering around them. I've got a super easy way to separate those and get all the little beads out. And when I eat the fruit itself, I eat the seed inside too. So you'll see it's got a little gelatinous seed, or a little gelatinous coating, and then inside is a little crunchy seed. Now the seed itself has lots of nutrients as well. So I just pop out all of the berries inside and then just scoop them up, eat them with a spoon. They're amazingly delicious.
All right, one last thing about pomegranate juice that Dan didn't mention is that there have been several studies that show that it actually can raise your testosterone level. Matter of fact, there was a study over in England just a couple of years ago. They gave pomegranate juice to 60 different people for just 2 weeks, and it boosted their T levels by 24%. Eggs are the last thing on our list here, guys, and of course eggs are great for your testosterone levels because they have a lot of the fantastic fats that we need, our body needs, in the yolk of the egg. Now the whites are 100% protein, no fat, okay? So the whites of the eggs are not going to help with your T levels. So that's why I want you guys, when you eat eggs, to include the yolk, okay? Now if you're trying to lose a lot of weight, okay, and if you're having, say, 3 scrambled eggs, maybe only use 2 yolks. And then on the 3rd egg, just use the whites, okay? That'll save you a ton of calories. But you really do need to eat the yolks in the eggs, guys, especially as older guys, because it has a lot of things in there that your body needs to make testosterone. Testosterone, cholesterol, is a precursor to testosterone. Now, on top of that, the yolks in eggs have got the really good omega-3 fats in it that, you know, a lot of us don't get enough of. And so guys, don't fret about the yolks, all right? Everybody used to be scared about them years ago when the scientific community thought that all fat was bad. Well, we've learned our lesson, and it's not true anymore.
The cholesterol you're talking about is the high-density lipoprotein, or HDLs. You also have low-density lipoproteins. You have a couple other different kinds of these are all kinds of cholesterol. The rule is keep your highs high and your lows low. So if you've got HDLs, high-density lipoproteins, you want to keep those high. If you've got LDLs, you want to keep those low. These are high in the, eggs are high in the good cholesterol, like Mark said.
So far, this is going to be a killer dinner, and I can't wait. Because you see, I'm cheating already. I'm eating the bacon, but don't tell Mark.
All right, so we got 18. Yeah, we got 18 eggs for 4 of us, because you guys don't realize there's a cameraman pointing at me right now, and he's getting hungry also. Salt, guys, does not cause high blood pressure. If you have high blood pressure and your doctor tells you to avoid it, okay, avoid salt. But a lot of people think that it actually causes high blood pressure, and it doesn't. And besides that, we're talking about just very small amounts.
You're grinding some fresh pepper corn there, right?
Yes, I'm doing fresh pepper.
Fresh pepper tastes so much better. You get the fresh pepper beans, and then just grind them, and it just unlocks all the flavor in them. It's night and day difference from just like powdered ground pepper that you get out of the shaker. I mean, that stuff still tastes good too, but let me tell you, if you haven't tried fresh ground pepper in your eggs, do it. It's amazing.
My method is, first of all, fry the bacon in there. So you have a nice little base of bacon grease kind of, but I don't use much bacon grease. Then I put a lot of butter in there. And now the butter is what gives it that nice fluffy taste, I think, but I don't like to overdo it. I buy the fake butter, so I don't get too much extra fat in there. I know children like cheese. Grated cheese here on top of your eggs are fantastic.
Well, in.
No, yeah, I want it to melt. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I want all this to melt in. Since I got 18 eggs, I'm putting a lot more cheese.
Put the eggs on each one.
Yeah, here we go. There's gonna be plenty of leftovers for me.
So I wish y'all could smell what Toby mentioned, how this food smells. My mouth is watering. The smell itself is going to drive you crazy. You've all had great breakfast food before. I mean, this is just an example of a quick, easy meal that's super nutritious, nourishes you. It doesn't take long to fix. It's packed with like testosterone and increasing nutrients. So it should be a part of anyone's day.
What is it about guacamole that's so healthy, by the way? What is it?
It's got the omega-3s and the healthy fats in it also that your body needs to produce testosterone. And guys, instead of buying avocados, which means you got to peel them and pull the seed out and then squish them up, it's a big pain in the butt. I just buy it already mashed up in the form of guacamole. All right, guys, I think it's time to eat. Okay, guys, 5 breakfast foods that will increase your testosterone. But guys, you don't have to eat them just for breakfast. Dinner is fantastic. Lunch is great. There is no special time that you have to eat these foods. They're great for you, and they will increase your testosterone. And then finally, guys, be sure and subscribe to this channel so you don't miss some more of these really cool videos that Gary and I are putting out. Give us a little thumbs up, like, share this with some of your buddies, and then finally, guys, you can never give up. Okay, you have to always stick with it and never give up on yourself.